I love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing. I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality. Touching your life with mine. Using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. I am super excited to be back with you today as we create a beautiful bow for a sunflower grapevine door hanger. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here, whether you're watching us right now live or later on the replay. And I always look forward to seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. So if you don't mind, would you comment your city and state? And then finally, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new. And after the live is over, guess what? I will go back and I'll invite you to become a part of our faith family. So how is everyone doing? I see you are already popping up in the comments. So come on in. I see my mom is here. Hello, Mom. Aunt Flo is here, and she says they're at the gym. That's right. Mom and Aunt Flo are working out. Can y'all give them some raha and oohoo and just cheer them on as they are doing this healthy journey, healthier lifestyle? I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all keep that up. Hey, Donzel is here. How are you? And Donzel said he got off early today. Awesome. And Michelle is here. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Thank you for that beautiful review, Michelle. I think I'll be featuring it on my page a little bit later. And I see Melissa made it. Hey, Melissa, how are you? All right, y'all are coming on in. Y'all are doing great today. Thank you for being here. If you were here with us last time, you know we've been working on some beautiful fall designs, getting ready for some upcoming vendor events. And our last design is actually right here on the wall behind us. Can y'all see that beautiful sunflower? That pixie wreath is what I'm calling it that we made last time. And y'all, it is oh so gorgeous. So if you missed that tutorial, you'll have to go back on my page. There's also a short reel, and you can check out the shortened video version of it as well. Hey, Patricia. Hey, how are you? From Georgia is here. Welcome, welcome. All right, so what are we going to make today, y'all? I thought we would keep our fall theme going and keep our sunflower theme going. So I have a beautiful sunflower. Let me show it to you. Grapevine door hanger. And I thought we could add a beautiful bow to it. So y'all take a look. What do y'all think? So this one is so gorgeous, but I wanted to add just a little bit of an embellishment to it. We've done this one in pink before. Michelle actually made that one. She purchased that one, and it has a home with her. So we are going to take this yellow door hanger, and I thought we could elevate it. And I want to show you how a simple bow can do such that. We talked about that last time, and I didn't have an example to show you. So I borrowed a wreath off the wall, but I thought today, let's create a beautiful bow that we're going to tie in with this design. And I'm going to create two bows. So let's start first with a more traditional style color. And then we're going to pick something a little bit outside the box. It still will work, but it'll give you some different options. So if this is something that you think you might be interested in, you'll actually get to pick your own bow. So how does that sound? So we're going to do that today as well. I know. Hey, Miss Gail. Miss Gail, I've been missing you. How are you? I was just thinking about you the other day. I hope you're doing well. So happy you are here. Thank you for tuning in. And I see Miss Valerie is here. Hello, hello. She is speaking to everyone. So y'all keep coming in, speaking to everyone. I love when y'all do that, because if you don't say something, guess what? I don't know you're here. And a lot of times I don't get to see if you are actually watching because I'm doing it from my computer. So thank y'all for coming in. All right, so y'all keep coming in, letting me know where you're tuning in from. I love seeing that as well. If you're just joining us, this is our beautiful design that we're going to add a beautiful bow to. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? And we're going to start with our traditional colors first. So let me show you what I picked out. You can kind of see my thought pattern where I'm heading with this. So immediately as I was picking out ribbon, y'all, I ran into this one. Look at this. It's that beautiful brown and it has the yellow sunflower. So guess what? I said, you know what? We got to go with this one. So I absolutely love it. I picked that from my ribbon wall. So let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about this one? So I think this is going to be our focal ribbon that we'll start with. And then if we need more, I have another roll of it ready to go. Hey, Miss Trina, how are you? Y'all are just showing up so nicely. And then I thought we could pop some of that yellow into our bow. And I had so many variations of yellow, y'all. So this one I love because it has a little bit of polka dots, and I'll give it a little bit of character right there. Yay, Miss Gail says she loves it. Thank you, Donzelle. It is nice. So I was looking for the yellow that matches. So that's kind of where I was headed with that. And then this one just happened to have polka dots. So we're going to add that in. That's going to be our second ribbon right there. And then we may alternate and bring those in multiple times. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. And then our last and final ribbon, y'all, I thought we could end with some of the brown. So we bring back some of that same brown. So these are going to be our colors for today's bow. And if you decide as you watch today, maybe you just want a bow, you can absolutely purchase this. So this is going to be bow number 1. We're going to call this one our brown sunflower bow. And you'll see why I said that in just a minute, okay? So brown and yellow, and it's our sunflower bow. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move this to the side here. Let me grab my bow maker. So how are y'all doing? What are y'all doing right now? Y'all having a good day? I hope you are. It is Tuesday. We're at the end of the month of August. September is on the horizon. Labor Day is Monday. I'm so excited, y'all, because we have Monday off from school, and I am like thoroughly looking forward to a little bit of a break. It feels like we've been in school forever, and I think our students started on the 28th. So that's been almost a month ago. So yeah, I am excited and looking forward to that. All right, so we're going to start. Thank you, Donzelle, for welcoming her. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to start with this one, y'all. This one is gorgeous. Trying to think. I've used this one before on a grapevine, a sunflower grapevine wreath that I've made, and it turns out so beautiful. And I've paired it with some black and white. So amazing design. Hey, Sister Julia, how are you? Awesome, Michelle. Look forward to seeing that. So let's start with our base first. Okay. And this is going to be our focal ribbon. I usually have one ribbon that's my main ribbon that speaks to me. And for this one, this was it. So I was so excited when I saw this one. I said, oh my gosh, we're going to make a bow with this. All right, so let's start with a nice little tail here, because we're going to make this one a beautiful bow. We don't need a long tail. I'm just going to do just a smaller length of tail here. And if you've ever watched any of my designs before, I love adding beautiful bows to things. That's something I love doing. And I actually taught a bow making class recently in the Creative Circle. So I go nice and slow. And yeah, we teach all kinds of things. Yeah, I love making bows. That's one of my favorite things to make. All right, y'all. So I'm just doing a couple of loops here. You can see this one's already shaping up nicely. Look at that beautiful loop. And I had just enough ribbon to make this. I'll have a little bit left over, either for scraps or for, yeah, it'd probably be scraps by the time we cut our tail. I'm not going to have a lot to do anything with. And that's the thing. I don't throw anything away. So this little piece right here will be enough where I can use it as a scrap or something else later. Okay, so there's our first layer of our bow. And I like to go ahead and start fluffing it as I go, just simply to give me an idea of what my bow is going to look like. And then let's go ahead and finish it off on this other side. I'm going to hold that up so y'all can see the first layer of our bow. And this would look beautiful with our sunflower wreath that we made too, wouldn't it? All right, y'all, take a look. Look at there. What do y'all think? Look at that first layer. See how gorgeous that is? And that yellow is actually popping on top of that brown. I hope y'all can see that. So that's our first layer all done. I'm going to put my scrap piece away. So we'll hang on to that for a later project. All right, and then let's go ahead and let's bring in some of our yellow. So we're going to bring in some yellow now. Remember, I showed you this one has the little polka dots. When I tell you that there are so many variations of yellows to choose from right there. So I was very adamant. I wanted my yellows to match, y'all. So I didn't just go pick any random yellow off the shelf. I made sure that it matched everything down to the grapevine door hanger itself. All right, we're going to add in some of this yellow next. And when I'm making my bows, I just like to take my time making sure that I'm giving it a nice firm twist when I need to. That's going to help when I get ready to tie it on. Oh, thank y'all so much. Okay. And then we're forming a loop, just like so. And you'll be surprised what just a simple bow can do for your designs. So it's truly amazing. So do any of you all decorate for fall? And when do you decorate? Because that was my question I asked before. So I am curious to know. Raise your hand in the comments if you decorate for fall. And then let us know, when do you start decorating? And I know fall may seem like it's a long ways off, y'all, but really and truly it's not. It will be here before we know it. Yay. Miss Trina says she definitely loves the colors. Thank you, Miss Trina. I do too. So I think fall is like the middle of September. Is it September 20th, something like that? But as you all know, I have to start getting ready early because y'all are going to want things and I have to have them ready for you, right? Can you imagine if I waited until that date to start creating? You wouldn't have your beautiful things. So I like to go ahead and start early. And I'm actually going to start decorating this weekend just so I can have enough time to have my fall decorations out and enjoy them. A few years ago, I realized that if I want to enjoy decorating for like fall and Christmas, I have to start early. So usually I will aim for fall at the beginning of September and then Christmas, y'all, after Halloween. That's kind of my timeline for that. So it just gives me time to enjoy. Hey, Miss Valerie is here. The other Miss Valerie. So I have both Valeries. Valerie Heiler is here. And then Miss Valerie Lindsay. Oh, thank you both for being here. I have two Valeries. I need to have like a Valerie 1 and 2. Wow, Miss Gail has already started. Tell us what you've already put out, Miss Gail. That's fantastic. All right, y'all want to see the second layer added? I'm going to hold it up again for you. And let's see how these colors are coming together so you can see my vision. Y'all, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I love it. Miss Trina says she loves decorating. Yes, ma'am. It's something about it. It just makes you feel good. I love the feeling of the home. And in fall, that's when I normally also start burning my candles. Although I started doing that this weekend. I think in the summer when it's too hot, I don't think about the candles. But now that it's been cooling off a little bit, I said, you know what? Let me break my candles back out. So yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it already. Wow, a wreath and fall rugs in your sunroom. Now that sounds gorgeous. Sounds gorgeous. Thanks, Donzel. I know it's beautiful. All right, y'all, we're going to add just a little pop of this brown. This is a smaller ribbon, so I love it. I'm not going to add a whole lot here. Just like so. Just enough so it's kind of peeking back out at us. Thank you. All right. I think I'm just going to do like a little small center loop, just a little baby loop right there. Just enough to remind us, hey, I'm here. I'm here. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I keep hearing like emergency vehicles. I think that was an ambulance that drove by. So whenever I hear that, I always just say a little prayer. So y'all say a little prayer too. Hopefully it's not anything major. Hopefully whomever it is, they're okay. All right, so we just added a little bit there. Okay, let's put this away. So these were our 3 ribbons, y'all. I told you I have more ready to go. All right, so we're going to tie this off. Let's get some wire. I don't think I grabbed the wire. Let's bring it over here. Just like that. And you know what? I don't need wire because we're going to tie this. So let's see. I think I'm just going to tie it right there. I may have a brown. So let me look and see. I have a brown, and I'm going to hold this up for y'all again. So y'all take a look. Look at that. Ooh, look at how we just added that little pop of brown on the top. Isn't that beautiful? Amazing. And there's so many ways that you can make these bows, y'all. I'm going to zoom you in right there. So take a look at that. I'm going to see if I have a brown real quick. Let me look. I think I do. I have all sorts of colors. Oh, I do have a brown. Now, whether I use it or not, we'll see. It's small. On the small side, so we'll see. All right. So let's tie this off. I'm just going to lift it up carefully, holding on to everything that we did. Do you like those layers of the bow? I love the colors too. I think they go together so nicely. All right, and if this one ends up being too small, I'll just switch it out for another one. And you know what? I'm not going to permanently tie it on because I want to show you both options. So let me just do a piece of wire temporarily. I still need wire anyway. Let's see if I can still slide this in. I forgot all about that, y'all, wanting to do that. And let's grab a needle here. I keep all kinds of tools, y'all, right here, ready to go. Thank you, Sister Julia. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't open the camera all the way back. Here we go. All right, let me see if I can still feed this in. If not, I'll retie it. Here we go. I think I got it. Okay. So this is just so I can switch out and show you both of the bows, okay? All right, so let's fluff it back out. Just like that. I remember when I first started bow making and wreath making, I didn't know how to attach anything. And at the time, I was working as a gifted and talent teacher. So the art teacher at my school, I knew she would know. And I used to attach like my signs and things with, guess what, y'all? A paper clip. That's what we use. We would take a paper clip and open it, and I created my own little hook. And it's amazing how now I just have all of these different tools and different things. I don't even have to do that anymore. All right, so let's see what the bow will look like off to the side. Hey, Dad, my dad is here. Can y'all say hello to my dad? Thanks for tuning in, Dad. We are making a bow to go on this beautiful sunflower grapevine. And if you all are local to the Sherrall area, you need to go by Praise and Faith Gospel Shop. And you can say hello to my mom and dad. And guess what? Pick up a beautiful A Touch of Faith design while you are there. They are located 920 Chesterfield Highway. And I'm sure they would love to see you. And you can support me at the same time and see my beautiful designs in person. All right, so I'm going to move this over just a bit. And I'm going to use my needle again. That worked out kind of great just then. I had it where I wanted it, but I don't want to pull it too tight. So let me move this. Okay. All right, let's see. And if you know of someone who would like to come hang out with us while we're here, y'all, go ahead and let them know we are live because y'all are doing so good today. Thank you for that. All right. So once you choose your bow, it will be permanently added. But for now, I'm just doing this temporarily so I can take it off in a minute and show you bow number 2 after we make it. Okay. Dad said hello to everyone. I know Miss Gail said hello, Dad. Miss Valerie Hire. I hope I said your name right. I'm speaking to you. So thank y'all so much. All right. So now that we have it on our design, let me fluff it one final time. This will give me an opportunity to make sure everything looks the way I want it to look. Y'all, I think we have 14 people watching right now. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Who is ready to see it? You can already see it, Donzel. Donzel already said it looks great. Wow. Thank you. All right, and I'm going to trim just a tad bit. After I get it on the project, I always like to go in and just do my final details, almost like if you were getting a haircut. Sometimes when you're finally finished, and it could be anything you're creating, like when you're cooking, you know how sometimes you have to wait until it's almost done and you might taste it and then you say, oh, it needs a little bit more of this. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Now that it's on the door hanger, I can see it even better and make adjustments. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? All right, everyone. Look at what we did. Let me hold it the right way. Look at there. And you can actually hang it how you want to. So it's going to hang like this. Let me hold it so that the bow is going off center a little bit. Hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? So look at there, y'all. Look at how that bow just elevated everything. And those colors blend in so nicely, don't they? So what do y'all think? Oh my goodness, I had to like take a look back at it myself. So this is bow number 1. This is going to be our more traditional bow. So if you decide tonight during this live or when you're watching the replay that you're interested in this design, remember you get to pick your bow. So this is bow 1. You can comment sold with bow 1. You can say brown and yellow bow. Okay, I'll also know that's what you mean, but yay. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. All right, let's make another bow, okay? So let's do a second bow. We're going to change out the colors a little bit. And I feel like this one's going to be a newer style color scheme. And you can go any direction you want with this, okay? Because it's all about how you, as the decorator, and for me as a designer, how I see it in my mind. So let's add a second bow. We're going to make a second bow, then we'll take this one off, and then we'll get to see what it looks like. And then you can tell me what your favorite bow is, okay? Thank y'all so much. So you're not getting just one bow tonight. Guess what? This is your bonus. We're going to do 2 bows. And you didn't even have to ask for it. All right, are y'all ready to see the colors this time? So we're going to change it up a bit. We're still going sunflower, but I'm going to bring in a different color for this one. So let me show you my inspiration for this next bow. Are y'all ready? Melissa, hold on to your phone. All right, y'all, look at here. So this time we're going to introduce a new color. We still have our yellow. Instead of the brown, we're going to bring in some natural this time, but we're going to tie in. I mentioned black and white earlier, so we're bringing in black and white, but our brand new color is going to be some orange, y'all. So we're going to pop it with something a little different for our sunflower. We're going to pop it with this orange, and I'll zoom in so y'all can see the colors as I'm putting them together. So this is going to be our inspiration. This is our focal ribbon. So what do y'all think about this one? And it's bright and beautiful. It's yellow and orange sunflowers. And then the center of the sunflowers, they're made of that black and white check that we love so much. And it's on a natural background. So that's going to be number 1. Ribbon 1 for bow number 2. Okay. All right, Melissa got the message. Yay. All right, and then for our second ribbon, I found some orange. So I thought, let's make it pop with orange. So here is our orange, and I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to use this orange or let me show you another one that I found. Look at what I found, y'all. I really think we're going to use this one. I like this one because it's really sharp and rich. And you may not see it on camera, but it's really sharp and rich like this one is. So I'm going to move this one for a second. I think we're going to use this one. I kept this other orange just in case because I didn't want to have to go to Studio 2 to grab it. So I think that's the ribbon we're going to use. And then I had to bring in some of that black and white. So there we go. Look at there. I found the exact black and white. Check. Yeah, it is going to pop, isn't it, Donzel, with that sharp orange. Yep. And then I think we will end with a little bit more orange. They're both beautiful. I know. It's so hard to choose, isn't it? All right. So let's make a bow with these. And I should have done it in reverse. Let me do it this way for y'all so you can see the order. Okay, so now it should be in order for you all. So we're going to start with this one. We'll move to the orange. We'll come to the black and white check, and then we'll end with orange. Okay. All right. So let's see how this one's going to turn out. I'm excited about this one. Okay. All right. Just move my bows over there. All right. My ribbons. Okay. So let's start with this one. And again, if as you're watching, you decide, you know what? I just need a bow, Faith, with those colors. Guess what? You can place a bow order, and I'll be glad to create some bows for you. I have some bows I'm currently working on right now for a customer. So, yeah, I'm glad to create those for you. All right, so let's start with our beautiful sunflower ribbon that has those gorgeous colors. And we're going to do that same thing. So I'm not changing the style of the bow. The bow is going to have the same number of loops, probably, almost, with the exception of us adding a little bit more of that orange in. Okay. But we're basically making it the same way. And I'm just eyeballing it, y'all. I kind of have an idea of what size I want based on my design. So yeah, this is what we're going to make. All right, so who's excited to see the second variation, the second bow? And at the end, you can tell me which one's your favorite, but don't tell me yet. Wait until the end, okay? Uh-oh, my phone is ringing. Now, I have it on Do Not Disturb, but I guess it's because that person's in my favorites. Maybe I'll have to call them back. Well, Amy Michelle, hello, hello. You'll have to come back after revival is over and catch the rest of this. Thank you for hopping on real fast. That means so much to me when y'all do that, because I know sometimes you can't always stay, but the fact that you just choose to do that, thank you. I hope church goes well, okay? That is awesome. All right, so we have our foundation for our bow. And y'all, this would make a beautiful bow all by itself. Yay, I love it. I get excited too. Even though I came up with the design, I get excited because it's like seeing something that you planned in your head come to life. So I love that. All right, so there's our first layer all done. Look at there. All right, I'm going to hold it up so y'all can see it. Take a look. Ooh, you're going to sing beautifully. What do you know what you're going to sing, Amy Michelle? I know it's going to be beautiful. And I didn't know you sing. That is awesome. I love to sing too. Okay, there we go. And I hope y'all can see those rich colors. All right, so there's bow number 1. Now, usually I save my smaller ribbon for the end. We're going to go ahead and pop this in now, y'all. So let's see how it's going to look. So we're going to add this one. First time I'm opening it up. Never used this one before. Brand new ribbon, so I finally get to use it. I've been doing pretty good lately. Using what I have. Making all my supplies work and putting them to use. Okay. And we are praying for you, Michelle. It's going to be awesome, dynamic. You're going to bless people as you sing. I already feel it. In Jesus' name, amen. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to add, let's do 2 loops this time. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the right orange, y'all. It is so bright that it's matching this perfectly. And it is popping. Hey, brother, how are you? Come on in. So happy to have you. We're having a good time making some bows for a beautiful sunflower grapevine door hanger. Yes, she will, Miss Kathy, right? Yes, she will. Okay. So we added our bright orange. And this is looking oh so beautiful. I'm just finishing off our ends here. While Miss Kathy is here, I'll have to say this again. Thank y'all, Creative Circle, for allowing me to celebrate Mr. Touch of Faith's birthday. We had a great time Sunday. Went to church, and then with his family. Then after church, we had a nice birthday. I almost want to say lunch, but it was like an early dinner. Went to Texas Roadhouse, and I ate their cactus blossom, and y'all, it blessed my soul. It was so good. I think that's my favorite. So yeah. All right, I'm not going to put this one away because we're going to use that one again, aren't we? I did say that. All right, so look at number 2. Yes, he did. He said it was the best birthday. Best birthday. All right, y'all ready? Look. Bow number 2 has been added to bow number 2. Look at that. I'm going to bring it forward so y'all can see it. Oh my goodness. Y'all see that? That is really coming together nicely. Like I've not ever used that ribbon with this because this was the first time I opened it, but I am loving it. All right, so that's number 2. Now let's add in some of this black and white. The check. So here's another brand new ribbon. And I had quite a few of these to choose from, but this one seemed to just catch my eye. So I said, you know what? Let's go with this one. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you, brother. All right. Let's add a little bit of this in, and then we're going to bring back that orange one more time. Okay. Oh, yes. Wow. This is really looking nice. I don't know if y'all can see it yet, but it is really looking nice. I'm having all kinds of ideas, y'all, as I'm making this. I had to get quiet for a second and listen inside my head. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Donzel. He did. All right, y'all. I think I'll hold it up first and show y'all. This bow is growing as I am making it and thinking it through. Right? All right, take a look. Let me know what you think. Look at that. Oh my goodness. How's that looking now? Okay. Now I'm thinking I want to put just another little bit of that sunflower back. I want to bring that sunflower back in. So that's what was speaking to me as I was making it, and I had to kind of think it out loud or think in my head. I was getting quiet for a minute. So I think I want to bring a little bit more of that back. So let me look. Let's see. I know it did, didn't it, Miss Gail? It really did. All right, so let's see. And I think I'm going to do something a little different. I think, I say it, I think I'm only going to add just a little strip of the ribbon tails here. No loops. So let's see what that looks like. I just want to bring it back. I want to remind us of that so we don't forget. So I don't need to twist because that's all I'm going to do. Right there. Thank you. Let me take this out so I can just put this in the way I want it. So I'm just doing literally the ribbon tail. That's it. Oh, Mom, you made it home? How was that workout? That was fast. Okay. All right. Just like that. Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all what I did. Open those layers back up. Put this one away, then I'll hold it up again and show you. Good, Mom. I'm glad. All right, do y'all see how just adding those tails in at the top just brought that sunflower back to our remembrance? It's reminding us, hey, don't forget me. I'm here. All right, and I'll zoom y'all in for the last one. All right, and then now let's go ahead and we're going to end with that orange. So let's add that orange back in. Just like so. Just a little bit. Yay, thank you. Thank you so much, Amy Michelle. All right, so we're just adding just a little bit of it in. We're going to do that same thing like we did before. We're just going to do a little small baby, I like to call them my baby loops, a little center loop here. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Then we are going to tie it off. Before I tie it off, I'm going to hold it up for you, and I'm going to get another piece of wire so we can have that ready. Okay. All right, Amy Michelle, go sing great. It's going to be great. We already prayed, so it's going to be great. All right. You come back and tell us, okay? All right. Look at that, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Look at there. Y'all. Oh, wow. Look at that. So that is going to be our bow. Oh, my gosh. All right. So let's get ready to tie it off. We're going to tie it with our wire so we can have it. Put that there for just a minute. Okay, so let me get a zip tie first, and then we're going to tie it off. Wow, Donzel says 10 out of 10. How about that? I love it. Thank you. So remember, we made a traditional bow first, and then now we're going more where I would say like contemporary, where you have the modern and the newer colors popping in your designs. And you can absolutely do that, y'all. So you have to figure out what your style is, and then you can decorate accordingly. Okay, and I have some customers, they change up from year to year, so it's never the same. And you can do that too. You don't have to lock yourself into just one design theme, right? Or decorating theme. All right, so all the layers are fluff. Well, hello, KJ. My cousin is here. How are you? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. All right, y'all. So there she is. There's our beautiful bow. Just like that. So let's go ahead and we're going to swap out what we have. So if you're just joining us, this was bow number 1 that we made for our sunflower grapevine door hanger. And now we're going to pop it with bow number 2. Okay. So let's switch off our bow. Switch it out. And that's something you could do too. Like if you maybe wanted to switch your bows from year to year, you could easily do that. Okay. So we're going to release that carefully. So look at there. Beautiful bow. Bow number 1. All right, let's put it right there for a minute. All right, so now we're going to add bow number 2. And notice again, I'm not making it permanent because I want to make sure that whomever orders this, they can choose the bow that they want. Okay. Okay, so here is bow number 2. We're getting it added now. All right, let's get everything fluffed. Now that we have it on the project, we'll give it a little haircut if it needs it. And notice to fluff it, you just take your fingers and you lift up those layers. Hey, Jake, Donzel said hello. He's watching on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to trim this one down just a little. Just a little. All right, I'm going to do this one just a little. And see how I'm angling it, just taking my hands, acting like my fingers are like curlers, curling iron or flat iron. All right, y'all ready to see number 2? All right, there we go. Y'all look at number 2. This is bow number 2. I'm coming close so y'all can see it. Oh my goodness. It's totally different, isn't it? And it changed the look of our sunflower. Oh my gosh. My aunt is saying, I like bow number 2. Wow. That is amazing. All right, I want to do one more little trim right fast while y'all are looking still. Amazing. Truly amazing to me. All right. Yay, y'all are awesome. Look at there. All right, make sure I'm holding it right. So there we have it. So this is bow number 2. This one, we can call it our orange and our check pattern. So if you decide you like bow number 2, you can comment sold. And then you can pick your bow. You can just say bow 2, or you can put orange with the check. Thank y'all so much. All right, so let's put them side by side. So go ahead and vote. Tell me which one is your favorite if you had to choose one. And if you can't choose one, I'll take the I like both. All right, so here is bow number 1. Right here. Bow number 1. And then this one is bow number 2. So bow number 1, bow number 2. Let me know which one is your favorite. And I mean, they are both gorgeous. Both are gorgeous. I'm going to turn this just for a second so I can look at it. Oh my goodness. So bow 2, bow 1. Wow. And we made these, y'all. Look at there. We made those. Isn't that amazing? All right. I knew it was going to happen. Thank you, Miss Trina. So Donzel says both. Sister Julia says both. Miss Trina Okay, can y'all hear me now? I don't know what happened to the sound in my camera. I switched to my computer. All right, let me know if I'm back. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's back. Isn't that weird? I wasn't doing anything, so I don't know. Thanks, Donzel. You're the first one to let me know. I'm going to switch it back for just a second, y'all. Okay, so I want to see something. It lost Mike for some reason. I don't know. Let me go here and let's see. It acts like it's working though, so I'm not sure. But guess what? I'm glad I have backups. So glad I have backups. So that's what we do, right? All right, y'all. So those are our two beautiful creations today. And I love them. I am so excited. I can't wait to see who will have this hanging in their home. So you might see this in Praise and Faith Gospel Shop. You never know, because I'll be restocking for fall within the next 2 weeks. So check us out there. And also, we're preparing for the Sweet Potato Festival, Saturday, October 11th. That's going to be in Darlington, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'd love to see some of my PD friends and family and supporters. All right, I'm going to grab the link for this sunflower door hanger. I don't think it has the option for the bow though. So let me add that real fast while y'all are commenting. And then we're going to get ready to reveal our YouTube subscribers. So Donzel, if you want to start getting ready for that, and I'll let you know when I'm ready. Y'all, this is item number 903. Can y'all believe I've listed 900 items on my website? I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Okay. So it's going to say choose a bow. And so bow number 1 is going to be brown and yellow sunflower. And number 2 is going to be orange and yellow sunflower bow. That way it's super simple and easy for you. I will get pictures added after the live is over. All right, so let me grab the link right now. But yeah, this is truly amazing to me. This is item number 903. So you could go to the website, search 903, it will come up. Or I just added the direct link for this in the comments. You can choose your bow. Okay, so you can choose your bow. And also, don't forget, if you're interested in just a bow, you can comment on this live and let me know, hey, Faith, I just want bow 2, or I just want bow 1. I can send you an invoice for that. I know, right, Miss Trina? When I did a presentation a few years ago at an elementary school for women's, I think it was Women's History Month, and I was sharing about my journey as educator and entrepreneur. One of the students asked me how many products I had sold, and I couldn't answer it because I told her, I said it would be so easy if I knew I had 100 orders and each of those orders just had one thing, then I could say I've sold 100 things. However, I know that some orders have multiple items, but what I do know, and this is how I would answer that question today, as of today, y'all, we have had 806 orders, and that's just on the website. So imagine if each order had just one thing. I have made 806 things that are floating out across our country and even Canada. But we know I have more than 806, right? And we're not even counting my 2 Etsy shops that I manage. So that's a lot of things that I've made over the past, what is it now, 6 years? That is truly amazing to me. We're going on, actually, it's 7 years now. So truly amazing. Yeah, truly amazing. So it'll be 7 years at the end of the year. Truly, truly amazing. We'll have to celebrate that. I know, right, brother? That is amazing when you stop and think about it. So, yeah. All right, let's get ready for our check in with our YouTube subscribers. I hope y'all have been working hard over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube right now, thank you for being there. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers for the year. Last week, this time, we had 900. And I believe, let me make sure I'm telling it right. Was it 979 last week? If I remember correctly, it was 979 last week. So let's get a drum roll. And Donzel, I'm ready whenever you are. Let's see how many subscribers we have now. Let's see how many we have now. Thank you, Miss Kathy. All right. I love the guesses. Wow. Donzel says we have 984. Oh my gosh. Can y'all clap? That is amazing. I love y'all's guesses. Thank you. The 990 is coming, right? Aunt Flo and Miss Kathy. Y'all, we have 984. Let's celebrate. I remember last time telling you, you were so close, Mom. I was remembering last time telling you that we were 21 away. That would be one a day for 21 days. Y'all, we are only 16 away now. We can do it. 16 days. I would love to have this goal met by the middle of September, if at all possible. So if you know of anyone who would love our content, go spread the word. Tell them what we have going on here at A Touch of Faith. And if you're on Facebook, I'm going to make it super easy for you to subscribe. Guess what? Facebook people, take a minute. Even if you think you've subscribed, will you do this for me? Type exclamation YouTube, all lower, no spaces. And if you have not subscribed, you can go ahead and click that link that will appear and go ahead and make sure you have secured your spot, because we are going to celebrate when we reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're having a YouTube celebration party and I want you to be there. So go ahead right now and double check for me. Facebook people, type exclamation point YouTube. And then if you're over on YouTube, guess what? You can come out of this video right now, look for the subscribe button. You can even turn on your notifications by clicking that bell. That way you always know when we go live and you don't have to miss any content, right? So, yay. I know, right? Y'all, that is amazing. That is so amazing. All right. I think that's all for today. What else, y'all? I've reminded you about the Sweet Potato Festival as we wrap up. That is Saturday, October 11th, 9 to 4. I would love to see you. We're going to have VIP shopping and so much more. And we'll get to see each other in person. And you'll see my beautiful designs in person. Also, don't forget, you can head over to the Praise and Faith Gospel Shop, 920 Chesterfield Highway in Cheraw, South Carolina. My beautiful handmade designs are being featured in my parents' store. And I would love to have you go by and shop with A Touch of Faith at Praise and Faith. And then finally, we go live every Tuesday and Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I would look forward to having you back. I can't wait to see what we create this Saturday. It's going to be something beautiful. All right, Dad's headed to church. Thanks, Dad, for being here. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Sister Julia. And thank you, Donzel. I appreciate you being here. Okay. So I think that's it for today, y'all. So we'll be back again on Saturday. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed night. Make sure you go out and look for something good, because when you find that something good, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me. God's got you. And we've got this. I can't wait to do this again. I'll see y'all Saturday. Bye, everyone.